Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, on this Punchline, we analyze politics. But again, we said if there will be any matter of public concern, once it comes, we will always bring it to you right at your doorstep on your screens. Therefore, today I have not come to analyze politics. I've just come to share some of the views I've seen emerging on social media that Kenyans are showing much concern about. Now, yesterday we had the World Cup finals. Of course, there was a winner and the loser. And therefore, it emerged that President William Samoei Ruto, through a post that was shared by Ruto and Mama Rachel Ruto, Kenyans got to know that these two, together with their sibling, had placed a bet on this team. And first of all, I want to read those two posts, and then from there, you will be surprised to see the reaction of Kenyans on the post that was shared by President Ruto. So this is first of all what he said earlier. Supporting the African team in the World Cup finals. Good luck, Rachel and kids, as you support the other side. Remember to pay the bet. Either way, expect fine football. That was the first one. So from this incident, you already learn that the president is already promoting betting in the country. Let us continue. This was the second tweet he did. Hustler fund wame nikataza siwezi lipa bet nayo. Wanasema pesa ni ya hustle. It's alright. Kwangu hakukaliki. Lady #1, that is first lady. Na watoi ni pressure. Wale kuku zangu wataniokolea nilipe. Lakini naulizaje? Bet huishianga na 90 minutes ama extra time huhesabiwa. Even penalty shootouts kuuliza tu. Now, this is the post that brought controversy. This is the post that attracted Kenyans' reaction. And when I went to read the comment section from Kenyans, it reminded me about Pastor Ezekiel of the Life Church prophecy to William Samoei Ruto. There is something the man of God said while he was preaching, and we shared those views here some time back. He was clear. He told the president that those people who voted for you, just make sure you work for them. Because once you fail to work for them, these people who showed love to you are going to turn against you. You will never believe. But there is a spirit of rejection that is going to develop in them against you. There will be hatred towards you from these people. And you know, once people are developing a perception of rejection towards you as a politician, first of all, this will be the beginning of the revolution against you. Because once people reject you, they don't like you again. And if you force yourself to these people, they are going to resist you. And that's how revolution can come about. So if you are heading to this direction, definitely, it can lead you into your political oblivion. That's how you can end your political career, as simple as that. So today, when I go through these comments, the rejection that Pastor Ezekiel was talking about is not too much far away. It is just on the doorstep of the Statehouse. It is 100 days of William Samoei Ruto. But you can read rejection is starting from social media. And that's how it normally starts. From social media and to the street. And when it gets to the street, it will be the worst. So William Ruto should read these comments and take it serious. If not, then it will be one of the worst situations for him. So in this remaining time, I want us to go through the comments from Kenyans to read the notice they are sending to William Ruto. But before we go deep into that, I just have a quick request. For those who are watching and you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, thank you so much. And all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, quickly, let us go through the comment from Kenyans. It's like people are hungry, people are tired, they don't want to hear such things. This is Moses Jefferson Omwenga. At most mockery to the common man. Another one, Matthias Kavuthi, trying too hard to identify with hustler after disenfranchising them in 3 quick months. Ndugu Harun, juvenile joke coming from a head of state. Mudhoni Kimani, for a moment I thought it was a parody. The blue tick told me is actually president's handle and I went. Okay, Wambui, kwani Kawanjiku alipewa vyeo vya kuwa admin wa hiyo page. For those who know Kawanjiku is a member of parliament who was elected on a UDA party during a by-election for the first time, somewhere in Kiambu there. A man who could not construct a sentence in the National Assembly. Ngado Kibiabi Gitau, office of the first daughter of the president, Matuta Kabisa. Hiyo anamaanisha ni Shalin ndio amechukua hii account akaanza kuandika hizo vitu. How does this family joke concern a hungry Kenyan at the moment? A good question. Inatuadhiri aje sisi wa Kenya ambao tuko na njaa. Mumbi Gitonga, we know Shalin handwriting. That means they are refusing. This is not Ruto. It is the daughter maybe. Turkan, a whole adult doing mockery at delicate time. Bure kabisa, Honorable Mapua. When they say Honorable Mapua, you know what they're talking about. Another one, Helen Kagia. And we are here waiting for KPLC to lower their charges. Ian Elisha, does Nabi know he is the president? Good question. Blessed Irene, mocking the hustlers. Do they even have food? Leave alone kuku to sell them. Masi Munjiru, haki huyu nabii atatuonyesha maneno. Kwani uliwekelea bet na pesa ya household fund? A good question, eh? Another one, Muhia Mwangi. Social media managers not very far from Nabi thinking capacity. By the way, if you check these comments, they're not coming from one side that you can say, oh, this is Azimio people writing this kind of comments. It's across. You can see people from Rift Valley, Western, Mount Kenya, Lower Eastern, everywhere. Roda Winia Maina. Is okay mkuu, wewe ni baba mtu na bwana ya mtu. Huo utoto is necessary in marriage. Lakini come talk to my husband, mulipe madeni za wake zenu. Mtu hajalipa dawari, oro nasema nini? Okay. John Gitau, Shalin rudisha simu ya Bodako. You see? No one is agreeing that the president should be writing such things, eh? Samuel Mwangi, our president is promoting betting in a country where people live on less than $1 a day. Hata kama the joke is dry. I totally agree with him. Those are the comments from Kenyans. There are so many, we cannot read all of them. So definitely, if you read these comments, it tells you that people are tired, people are hungry. They cannot see even a joke in what William Samoei Ruto is trying to do. There are two things Ruto is promoting here. Number one, he was trying to promote the issue of Hustler Fund. But seemingly, this communication team lacked a means in which to make it appear a promotion of Hustler Fund. Instead, it has turned clear to show that this is a president who is promoting betting in the country. Because now even no one is talking about Hustler Fund. And again, when you go to the issue of Hustler Fund, they are giving Kenyans merely 500 shillings. $5. I mean, in this current life we are having now, 500 shillings cannot do anything for you. Because if you are telling people to buy eggs and boil and sell, what about the people in the village? Kuna watu wananuanga mayai kwa village huko yenye menini. Na kila mtu akona kuku yake tu, kuku anataka mayai, utachemsha hapo na ukule. Ukisema mambo ya sausage, kwa village sausage ni kama kungojea video kwa TV ya mbao. Ungojea kwa view sasa. Because they cannot afford that. So, it cannot help in any way to run a successful business in this country. That's why we were saying that in as much Ruto want to support Hustler Fund, at minimum 10,000 can make sense, and it can help someone to improve on life. Either aendeleza biashara ambayo ashaanza SMEs, ama aanza kama mtu mwenye anaanza biashara. I have never seen even for those starters. Sijawahi ona hata mtu tu mzuri mwenye anafikiria kusaidia kuanzisha biashara ama mradi yoyote akupea shilingi 500 na akwambia uende uanze biashara. Never. At least a good person will give you 10,000. So people are seeing the president as a man who is mocking the poor. He is mocking the hustlers. A man who has distanced himself away from the people referred to as hustlers. Yani, kufikia Ruto ni ngumu sana as of now. Because the way he's talking, he's not even in touch with the things that are happening on ground. Wakati wa Moi, shilingi 500 zingefanya hiyo biashara anaongelea. So it means Ruto is living in the era of Moi during this current. Katika hii karne ya miaka 2020. But he's still living in the Moi era. Because in the Moi era, 500 could make sense. So you can see people literally are not seeing any joke in what Ruto is saying. They don't find even sense in what he's saying. And that alone is a clear warning to William Samoei Ruto at Statehouse to take Kenyans seriously and do the right thing.